Alright guys, so I figured I would just come out and say it. Like, this is what I'm doing for my workout nutrition. And it's actually pretty simple. It's just kind of an idea of just keeping the body fueled and also replenishing it properly before, during, and after a workout. So how you do that is, in my opinion, a mix of simple and complex sugars, protein, and also just a little bit of fat at the right time. So starting off with the pre-workout, what I like to make sure is that my cells are really hydrated. So an hour before a workout, I try to drink like maybe half of this, so about 3/4 of a liter of water. And I sip on it, or if I'm in a rush, I gulp it, no big deal, right? So what that'll do is keep the cells properly hydrated so that they're burning fuel the way they're supposed to. Your metabolic rate is just a little bit more efficient. You're like an engine running on 6 cylinders versus 5, right? So coming into like the actual 15 minutes before workout, if you've been my client, we've talked about this. What I like to do is put a little bit of sugar in my body, complex and simple, along with just a little bit of like an upper, some caffeine. I try not to do coffee, but like if it's a 5:30 class that I'm teaching, I'm definitely going coffee. What I use is the Vegasport pre-workout energizer. Now I'm going to show you some products that I use. Nobody's paying me to tell you that I'm using them, and also I don't think this is absolutely necessary. You can also do this with different things that you probably have in the kitchen. I like this because it's easy, and I'm kind of lazy sometimes. So what this has in it is whole grain brown rice syrup, organic palm nectar. That is going to be 1 simple sugar, 1 complex sugar. There's not a ton of it. It's 12 grams. It's, you know, what your body needs. It's not meant to just be really, really sweet. It's meant to fuel you. It also has a little bit of crystallized coconut oil, some beneficial herbs like turmeric and ginger to help out with your inflammation while you're working out. What's also is in here is rhodiola. Rhodiola is botanical from it was actually used by the Soviets. It grows in Russia, in that part of Asia, and what it is done for is actually kind of an adaptogenic herb, which means it helps your body adapt to stress. In this case, what it's meant to help out with is physical stress. Also, what rhodiola is going to be used for is that it is a vasodilator. What that means is that it helps your arteries and your veins and your circulation just kind of dilate a little bit more, so you're getting more blood flow, which means more oxygen, more amino acids, more fuel to your muscles so that you can work out a little bit more efficiently. So that's this mix, which is basically a little bit of sugar, complex and simple, a little bit of an upper, which is mate and green tea, which is in here, and also, like, if you want to add some herbs, that'd be really good. An example would be like just mix green tea, a little bit of honey, and some turmeric and cinnamon or something like that in a tea, and just drink it because it's gonna help out your workout. Immediately after the workout, what I like to do is mix up a blend of coconut juice to rehydrate and put minerals in my body and kind of realkaline my system, and also protein. And what I like to use is the Vegasport. Again, like, this is just the company that I mean, it just works well for me. I used to work for them, actually. And so what this has in it is a blend of all plant-based proteins. It's very clean. There's no artificial anything or anything like that. And essentially what I'm trying to do with this is get protein and sugar into my body. So it doesn't have to be a product. It can just be, like, sometimes I just tell people to have a little bit of chicken, or maybe just like some quinoa and beans. What I'm wanting to stay away from right after a workout is a lot of fat, because fat is going to slow absorption and slow that release of fuel into the muscles. So once I get done with that, it's kind of like, you know, kind of working some omega-3s in, maybe an hour to 2 hours after my workout. Like, maybe I'll have like a chia seed something, or, you know, I'll have some fish, something like that in a meal. Sometimes an hour after, 2 hours after, I have some eggs or maybe some chicken. Just kind of integrating real food, always containing some sort of greens, whether it's collard greens, chard, spinach, maybe some kale, and then starting to get into like complex carbs like quinoa, amaranth, sweet potato. Those kind of things happen just kind of throughout the day afterwards, so I can like replenish my body with real food and get going the next day or later that day. So I hope you guys have an awesome week, and I'll talk to you soon.